The most important thing is, how the fuck is anybody gonna hear you? Solid mic, yes? Or you want the wireless?
I mean, just put on TV at this point.
BBL dream. It's hard to not say that shit.
I don't know. I'm on there saying that. It's about time.
Shower, washing your ass.
I don't know.
Let's try that out. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Hey guys, I got the one big boob, you know what I'm saying? I was telling you. Put it to you, bro. Can go through.
Fucking ringing or no, just sometimes you swipe and the shit just pop on and it be loud as fuck and you're not even trying to, you know what I'm saying? That happens when it's like work and shit, school. It's not gonna work because it's in. I don't know how to wear a collared shirt. I didn't know how to wear a suit.
You are a good man.
I didn't know I had to be professional today. That kind of professional.
This is the first of many.
All right.
You get a mic check?
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check. Mic check. All right.
All right.
So the order that I'm gonna do this, I think, is the teacher with the braids, and then I'm gonna go to oh no. Matter of fact, change that. I sent you something about Livingston Mall. That I'm gonna talk about. I couldn't find real fast the one that says North, the Cityplex, North Screens is closing too. So those two things I wanted to say first. Then I want to go into the teacher with the braids. Then I want to go into the King Charles picture. Then I want to go to Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. And then, then I want to go to Mary J. Blige. That's a few things from her. But it's really going to be just like her, the boots, stuff like that. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Kayla Pratt and her husband. That's it. All right. Yeah. Right now? Hey, no. You gotta play what I need you to play though. What's good, y'all? I hope that y'all can hear me and y'all can see me. I hope that you all have been waiting patiently. morning anyway, right? Oh my God, crazy. No, I did say 8:30, but it's a little CP time. For real. Okay, so here's what it is. One, welcome to TMI. Let's do that first, right? Let's really start that first, and welcome everybody back. And I'm saying back because if you've been following me for a while on Instagram and on Facebook. Big shout out to YouTube here too now. You know that I was doing TMI like years ago. Every morning I would be with y'all. We'll talk about all kind of things. We'll get into all kind of conversations. And I would love to continue that with you all. It's gonna be at 8:30-ish every on a Thursday, but we still gonna keep those same vibes. So if you've never seen TMI before, you've never seen me before, my name is DJ Sienna Chanel, and I like how I say that right. My name is DJ Sienna Chanel. Big shout out to my girl Chris. She used to like imitate me when I first like. Okay, so my background. I'm gonna go back into whatever I was talking about DJ Sienna, but like my background is like radio broadcasting, like college. Like I want to be like, so we really practice like a radio voice. You know what I'm saying? It's not just your regular voice. You like change it, you fix it, whatever. You want to make it up a little more announcery. So when I used to do my DJ Chanel when I first started, if I get on the mic, I'll be like, it's DJ Chanel in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'll go through the whole thing, like you jump like a DJ Envy. So it is DJ, right? You say the same shit every day, but you get it. You know what I mean? So DJ Sienna Chanel, that's me. I'm also known by CC if you know me in the South. Right, I went to South Carolina State University. Go Bulldogs. HBCU is in the building. It's amazing that our HBCUs are doing so well. I really do hope that we keep this energy, y'all. Oh, and that's what I was trying to tell y'all why I was late, right? Just so you know, sidebar, it's very easy for me to talk at any time. Like, girl, next. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was talking about before I got on here, which was really like a comment. This wasn't even what I wanted to talk about on the show today. And I have a lot of different topics already. But right as I was coming in the building today, and big shout out to my boy, what was it called? Was it Baif or Wise? You know I met you as Wise. Okay, so this is the producer. I always say Wise, and then sometimes I don't know where I'll be like, it's Baif. I just gotta say it extra like that. It's Baif. So yeah, but Wise, y'all know Mr. Nuruddin. That's another, you know what I'm saying? All these names. So thank you for the space. I feel like Miss Pizza. Remember Miss Pizza? That's what I wanted. I wanted it to look like Miss Pizza. My homegirl Stephanie talking about HBCUs. I went to talk to her. Say, well, that's my roommate. Big shout out to her. She in the DMV area. Right, she's from Maryland. And she used to hate, yeah, Maryland. You know, I said it like her, exactly. And she used to hate Miss Cedar. She said she was getting I love Cedar. I was feeling Miss Cedar vibes with this set. So yeah, but anyway, we were talking about what I got distracted from and what kind of made us leave. We had some other things that we had to put together anyway, as well. But somebody commented, like how you get crazy in the comments and you kind of can't let certain things slide. And a homeboy really tried to come at me, and it's about y'all see my hoodie, right? Shout out to Sisters in Business, the sister shop, all of that, right? This is one of their hoodies, right? And you see what I'm on, what kind of time, what type of time I'm on at all times, right? So it was about reparations. And homeboy told me like, oh, um, why are you talking about we need reparations for whatever the case was? Because all black people are gonna do is what? Squander it, spend the money on, what Dave Chappelle jokes was saying, like, oh, on Cadillacs and we're gonna buy, 40s and stuff like that. That's all we want to spend all our money for, I guess, on eyelashes and lace wigs and stuff. And what I went back and said to homeboy is like basically one, if you're gonna mess up your money, if you're gonna mess up your bag, like just don't stop anybody else. You know what I'm saying? From possibly getting something that can support or help them in this world. Like, there's no way we're going to close this wealth gap. Me and Wild was just talking about this before we got on. Like, there's no way that we can close this wealth gap without the assistance of reparations. And it's not like, let me take that word assistance out. I was just fucked up with that. Not assistance with the debt. owe, the services rendered, the payment that you owe black people, black families, African Americans, whatever you want to call people, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So um, yeah, so I had to go back and forth with homeboy about that, because I just don't understand why black people can't just have be in one, just be in one accord about something. And if we really just pick one thing, it should be reparations. Because there's no way that you could tell me deep down in your soul that not one African American black family in America deserves reparations for American chattel slavery from the United States government. You can't tell me not one does.
That part.
That's bullshit if you do that. So I don't care if I'm just fighting for one family. Somebody deserves it. All of the pain and the suffering, the rape, the murder, the heinous, disgusting, horrible, nasty, diabolical acts that they did to our people. Never forget. Hashtag never forget. Never forget. Never forget. So I'm never gonna forget. I hope you never forget. If you watch TMI all the time, I'm not gonna let you forget because this is something to talk about. Exactly. It's actually, see, here's the conversation. Thank you for saying that as well. That's the thing. Like, and no, okay. I told myself I wasn't going to do this claim. I caught it. I caught it. I caught it. You know what I'm saying? I caught it. So the Holocaust lasted for how long? How long? 13 years tops, and I'm being nice in that. I want to say it's like 7, but it was like 13 years tops. Right? Max. And that again, see, there was my disclaimer. I'm trying to sneak it in because you don't want to be considered, you know what? So yeah, like that was 13 years. That wasn't even a generation. That wasn't even a generation that was affected by Hitler. You know what I'm saying? We had multiple, how many generations? How many? And then still right now, all of the repercussions from all of that, the systemic, whatever, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. It's another ball game. So we can't forget they 13 years, bro. We not forget hundreds. I'm sorry, not sorry. Like, I'm not doing that. All right. Let me do my actual show now. Like, oh, what's good, IG? What's good with y'all? Yo, they was trying to catch me up with the step authentication process, and I almost ain't see y'all. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. I hope y'all liking what y'all see or whatever. And we on like, we on Instagram right now. We on Facebook right now. We on YouTube right now. It, you know, I had to put my TikTok down. I had to put my TikTok down because the kids, I'm a teacher also outside of here. Like I'm a DJ, I'm a host person. I'm also a high school English teacher. So, but I had to take my TikTok down, y'all, because one of the kids got my TikTok. When the kids got my TikTok before I was a teacher, and they might have saw some things that were not all the way non-teacherish, but close. You know what I'm saying? So before it got out there, I just took everything down. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even have a TikTok anymore. And I thought were we getting rid of TikTok? No, we still got it. We're waiting. Aren't we waiting for how many billions of dollars they got to raise? If they get that money, who they gonna get this money from? Who? That's a part of our reparations. TikTok. All them dances we gave y'all, that's a part of it. That's a part of it. They all deserve it. We all deserve it. Okay. So speaking of being a teacher, right? So I know you guys have seen this story that's been going around of the young male teacher, and I promise you I don't even know the young man's name. I'm literally called like the TikTok teacher guy, and getting his grades taken out by the young ladies in the classroom. I believe he's a science teacher, and that was controversial. Interestingly enough, he when he put the video out, it was all his like commentating, his voiceover, and just a video of she's bad. So anyway, you gotta respect the bad ones. But yeah, her husband that was cheating on her with Camilla, who's now the step queen. She's the evil step queen. No, she's not evil, right? But she's the step queen, kind of. She's the queen. Um, by marriage, you the queen by marriage, right? Yeah, because he's the king, so you're the queen by marriage, but you're not the first queen. You're the second. Is she the first queen? She's the first queen because he wasn't queen, but he wasn't king before. He was the prince.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know. I just have to figure that out. But anyway, so this new picture is getting a lot of mixed reviews. Let's say that, to say the least. I think that it is very. I think it's a candid shot. I think it's the hellfire and brimstone we see surrounding the family when you look at them. I don't know if you see auras. Aren't y'all all supposed to be empaths? Don't you? Right. I see auras. So, you know what I mean? I think that was just the spitting image of the royal family. I think he just, chickens coming home to roost, basically, showing the true colors. And it was nothing but fire and brimstone behind him. One thing I didn't notice, I didn't even notice it because I literally just saw like fire. And it does kind of make the picture a little more like, okay, that's interesting. If nothing else, like, okay, I see that you're like in the fire. Do you see? Are you posting pictures while I'm talking about this? Why? Can you post some pictures? Do you know how to post the pictures while we're doing it?
Yeah. Oh, that part.
Yeah. While I'm talking, I'm thinking like they could see what I'm talking about.
Nah, because on Facebook there wasn't any sound coming through.
Oh, so
On
you're fixing the
IG and on
sound.
YouTube.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Facebook. Hey guys, I hope you guys can hear me
My
now. I'm sorry.
apologies. Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, thank you. No, you doing right. The sound's more important than the pictures. Sounds are more important than the pictures. But we're talking about, I just want you guys to see, hopefully you see it, because I talked about the whole teacher guy, and I ain't even seen him the whole time. But if you could go to what's it called? The picture of the king with the red. And then the one, the one I'm talking about after that, with the guy in the brown with the long hair. I don't want to say it out loud, but I want them to see. Like, see, I want everybody to see the actual, like, what the picture is. You know what I'm saying? And then, okay, you see it? Oh, you see it up there. Okay, cool. Can you see it? We're trying. It's in there. We gotta get this together, guys. This is our first show. We're figuring it out.
This shit is trash.
What? Like the StreamYard thing? You don't like
No. It's good. I'm saying that the building the plane while we.
Yeah, no, I know. It's okay, but it's our first episode. We're gonna get better. Don't worry. You know what I mean? I'm not.
What?
Something else I was gonna say, like, yeah, because not like fucking Charles, but anyway, let me say this first. The one thing I was saying that was different or like interesting about the painting is the butterfly on the shoulder. I don't know if you guys even saw that. I didn't see it. I didn't see no butterfly until I was reading an article about it, and then I looked and it's like a little butterfly over there. Yeah. And the butterfly is supposed to symbolize ascension to the throne. That's what the butterfly symbolizes. So like the butterfly in the midst of like the red fire thing, it's like, okay, that kind of made me like, all right, I'm not mad at it. And some people were saying that it just was like straight from hell. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, like I think most of us saw. And other people were saying, like, maybe it's like a break from tradition. Because the traditional ones are probably very stuffy. You know what I'm saying? So his is a little different. I didn't expect that from King Charles, but why not, right? He's the one that shook it all up. He said, I'm divorcing this bitch. I'm marrying this one instead. Like, y'all not going to tell me what to do, and I'm going to still be king. Boom. I mean, he did, really. For real, right? I mean, it must be nice, right? I mean, until they got to give all the stuff back. See what I'm saying? Reparations. Give them, run the jewels. They need to run all them jewels. Don't they still have all these jewels from like Africa and all type of stuff? They have all these different artifacts.
Run that bread.
Everything. All of it. Okay. We got it now? Oh, there it is. There he is. Look, we did it. Are we going to figure this? We did it. See? We did it.
We did it. Boom. Look at that.
Like, okay, go to, can you put up the Mary J. Blige? I'm going to skip around a little bit. Cause I just was doing I'm doing a little Kim one. I'm about to doing the Mary. I want to. I feel like Mary's from Jersey. She's not, but I feel Jersey energy from Mary. You know what I mean?
Rock with Jersey though.
No, I'm sure she does. I know you know what I mean? Like anybody that's real, anybody that's like, what's this? What I just did. anybody that's real, you know what I mean? Like that, yes, Mary. Oh, so you put the boots up. I see. Can y'all see the boots? So Mary, right? I hope y'all saw the boots. Yeah, thank you. See the boots. 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 So Mary has this collaboration with Giuseppe. Now I don't have to say that Giuseppe Zanotti. I just think Giuseppe. If you know like designer, all you gotta say is Giuseppe. So yeah, Mary has this collaboration with Giuseppe for it's called the Mary Boot. It's called the Mary Boot, and this is the boot. It's a rose gold. It's like a slouch look. I mean, and who better than Mary to have a fucking boot collaboration with an iconic Italian like high, you know what I mean, quality material. Like, whoa, okay, they're beautiful. They are beautiful. The price point is $1,300. It's $1,295, $1,295 for those boots. And just so you know, on the first day, which I believe was what May 13th, they sold. On the first day, they sold out. They sold out. Like she sold out of the boot. $1,300 boots in one day.
That's good.
I mean, why not, right? Yeah. So it's a very interesting conversation that's happening though between, and I would say specifically, obviously, like the Black community about this collaboration. Like some people are saying, like, why would you do a collaboration with Giuseppe? Because that they're saying, that's not really your like audience. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what they're saying. Like that's not your audience. That's not your crowd. Then other people. Say it again. How was hot fashion on my crowd? That part for Mary, right? And that's what everybody else is saying. There's a whole other side that's saying like, Mary is iconic for her style, for her boots. Why would you expect anything less? And let's be real, people that have money, and it's a lot of Black people with money. We just talked about that whole conversation about reparations and all that. But within that, there's still a lot of us that have money or we spend money on designer. Like, don't we do that? We will spend money on the labels. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So if nothing else, even if we don't have money like saved away, we don't got no life insurance, we don't got none of that shit, we can't bury, grandma, but we got Giuseppe Mary boots because if we go to the concert, we gotta step like Mary. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like that. So, and I'm not mad at it. Like I'm happy that Mary is getting an opportunity like this. I think it's beautiful. $1,300 boots. I mean, the conversation was like, who did y'all think she was going to work with on a boot collab? Steve Madden. I hope not those paper bottom boots. I can't. Like Steve, you know what I mean? I haven't been to Steve Madden since I don't even know. Maybe early 30.
I was in there 2 weeks ago.
No, I can't. Well, that's why. She got nice little feet. She got little subtle feet. It don't matter no more. It don't matter. But it doesn't. No, what I'm saying is it doesn't matter that her feet hurt yet. It don't matter yet. You know, ladies, you already know. We don't care until we hit about 30. You know what I mean? We'll be walking, do the baby deer walk everywhere we gotta go to try to get home, figuring out walking barefoot in the worst places ever because your feet are burning. My toes have been numb, son. Like I've been like, yo, I think I fucked my toes up. Like something's wrong. I don't think I'll be able to walk tomorrow.
That's a fact.
2 of my toes are numb. Like for real. So we've gone through all of that. Now I'll be damned if I'm about to wild out like that. Like I'll look cute for a minute, but it's gonna have we'll definitely have another pair in the bag in the cut to change out of, and those can be cute too. But no, not anymore. No, your feet. You need your feet. You need your feet. So the paper bottom Steve Madden shoes, I can't do anymore. Like I don't even look at the store. I just walk right by it. And I don't even want to be like tempted to say like, oh, that's cute. Because I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna just be like, no, I'm walking. That's how I'm walking, like this on the floor. and my foot's gonna hurt. So I can't do it. So yeah, but big shout out to Mary. I'm assuming, I'm almost pretty certain that those 1,300 Giuseppe boots are gonna be comfortable as fuck. I'm just assuming they are. They also have like a decent heel on it, meaning not just like a decent heel, like it's a tall heel or a taller heel. It's like, yeah, it's not really like no stiletto. I'm so glad we're kind of like out of that trend now, for right now anyway. Like it's not like super high stilettos, because when I was young, back in my day,
When I was a little
you
kid.
know what I'm saying? Back in my day, yeah, it was, everything was about 6 inches. You had to have it. You had to have it. Like, that's just what you was up for. All right. So yeah. Okay. So now I can get back on track, because I just felt like since I started doing the Mary dance, I needed to get. Okay. Um. Okay. Oh shit! What I was supposed to talk about first? I'll be all over the place, y'all. Because no, I mean it's gonna have to be fun. That's what I was saying. So much, it's just so much I want to share with you guys. I haven't done TMI in years, and I love talking with everyone. I love talking with myself. Because that's basically what I'm doing, right? I'm just like looking at the camera. I'm talking to Canon. Oh, don't start. I gotta look. Don't make me start. I was supposed to be baby mama. I don't know which one. 13, 17. Yeah, one of them. I'll take one. You know what I mean? But you get a baby. You get a baby. All right. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to mention earlier. But like, I'm doing this specifically because, um, yeah, like I miss this. I miss talking with the family, with the people and shit. So maybe hopefully we like it, and and we're gonna work out all little kinks. We're gonna be on time. We're gonna like, you know what I mean? We were just figuring it out. Really. Okay. All right, good. So, okay. The first thing that I wanted to talk to everybody about was actually some local news. I'm trying to write a note before I forget it. I will. It was some local news. Did you guys see? I'm in Jersey, by the way. Like, big shout out to Jersey all day, every day. I'm from Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl, of course. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I wanted to talk about some local news, and specifically, I'm in Norton, Jersey. So Essex County, that's my home, basically. So, did y'all know that North Screens, or the Cityplex, is closing? Shack is closing. Our beloved North Screen / Cityplex, whichever one you know it by. Because I was telling some of my students today, I said North Screens, and she was like, "Oh, what's North Screens?" And I was like, "Go to the movie theater." She was like, "What you talking about?" I said, "Cityplex." She was like, "Oh my God, they closed the Cityplex." So I don't know what you know it as, but I do remember it as both North Screens and Cityplex. But yeah, it's closing down. That's like what I'm saying? What are we gonna do without the movie theater there? I know, like, and one thing that I loved about North Screens is that we showed local artists, like local movies, like people that are here, up and coming directors, actors, all type of amazing things we had right there. Where is where are we gonna do that now? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we even need like a movie theater to do that now? Like, projectors, something, and then we just watch it wherever we are, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, say that again. It's gonna be Lionsgate. I forgot about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, basically, yeah, they just took over. But what I'm hearing about the Shaq thing, about the North Street City Park, is that they're gonna put. What do you think they're gonna put there? What do you think, North? What do you think they're gonna
Another
put
bill?
in the gentrification process?
Another building?
Of course! You get another luxury condo and you get another luxury. How much is that one gonna be? Say $3,000 for a one bedroom, right? We're about 2,000 now, roughly, right around there. $2,000, 2,500, 2 bedroom. You know, you can only sleep, you want three. Like, Lord, don't have a family, just gotta be you and the cat. Don't have a dog, bitch. That was one of the hardest things I ever had to do was find an apartment in a decent area with enough space, and I got a dog. Holy shit! Like that was unheard of. So Shaq is gonna be putting some more apartments, of course, there, so we can all live and have nowhere to park. Well, maybe those people can park. Are they gonna leave the parking lot?
Yeah,
We're gonna have to.
most of the buildings being built have to
They have to. Bro, there's nowhere to fucking park anywhere.
at all.
And you want all of Newark to be like the fucking Newark because that shit is ridiculous. I'll bar about that shit real quick. I'm sorry, I gotta just say this stuff. They won't. Just so you know, I hope you know that black people can't get away with that shit. Like what they could do over there, you know what I'm saying? The double parking and shit. We can't do that.
No.
They would ticket every fucking car up and down the entire whatever. It don't matter if it's a alternate side of the street, the garbage, the street cleaning, none of that shit. You know damn well we can't be parked up and down the side, double parked on the streets. Like, why is that okay? Why is that ever okay? So y'all can have it. I don't want to live over there. I do not want to live over there. That's y'all. Apparently, that's y'all space, and it's okay for y'all to live like that. So, but let one of us double park. Like we just gonna be out here. We're gonna do this for the whole day. We just gonna. It's just culture that we double park. Like whenever. You know what I'm saying? Blast music so loud that you just can't even think forever, for days. Tuesday night, Wednesday night. You know how it goes. But yeah. So I said all I had to say. Sorry, because I got off on a tangent. North Screens, Cityplex is closing. I don't know when exactly, but it's closing. And one other thing in local news, freaking Livingston Mall is finally closing. I don't want to be like, I'm sad about Livingston Mall because you know it's part of our kind of like childhood and shit. But at the same time, I kind of thought Livingston Mall was already closing. Like I thought it was like in the process of closing at all times. Like, are they like just actively closing the store? The active closing, so it's like open, but it's like take people. You leave now, and then we have 7 stores, and now we take you out, and now we have 6 stores. Like I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even realize that Livingston Mall was still open, and I wonder what they're gonna put there. What do you think? I don't know. Honestly, I can't say that it's gonna be apartments because I don't know. But I mean, probably so. Like, and then those are gonna be way more expensive. You know. One of my kids asked an interesting question about the North Screens, the Cityplex scenario, like making it into apartments. He asked, are they going to make any of those affordable housing? Like a kid, a little 15-year-old boy asked me that in class when I mentioned it. And I said, well, you know what I mean? I said, they might do like, you know, like Keisha did and give like a few that are, you know, like he might offer a few that are like, you know, low income, whatever type of scenario, but
it has to be at least 10.
It has to be. Is that like rule in New York now or something? Really? Okay, so at least 10. You got 100 apartments, 10 of them. One of those could be for you. Lottery, right? Maybe you can get it if you try. Yo, one time when I was looking for an apartment, yo, the thing was still up. Like they just put the for rent thing up for the apartment building. I called and the lady was like, 2 years top. Like, if you want to be on the waiting list. I was like, what? 2 years? It just opened. Like, when they didn't even open, it didn't even open yet. Like, y'all just put a sign up and it was already. She said, well, there's a lot of people that are like putting on a list with people that they know and all this other stuff first. So it's like, so how the fuck are you supposed to get it? Okay. So yeah, basically, New Jersey, we're gonna have less shit to do. There's no more movie theater, and another mall is gone. I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing New Yorkers over here, and we're like, you know, giving them less shit to do. Like, I don't even know what to say. So basically, what they're gonna do is what they keep doing is like living here, but then going back to New York to like party and do shit and eat out and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really need to make sure that we have something for people to do. And I think Newark is working on that. They really are. Downtown is doing the best that they, giving it the best that they got. Oh, I was gonna talk about Anita Baker too. I'll be on here all day because there's so many stories. Y'all know that Anita Baker ain't never showed up to her gig again, right? So I don't know why though, and it's so funny. People are saying like, "Oh, y'all complaining that she wasn't there for the concert," but we don't know what happened. It's like, bro, if something was major, they would have said that shit. They would have said like, she got it's like a health scare, you know what I mean, or some like whatever. So that's why they don't have to say what it was, but they would have said that. It seemed like she just be not giving the best that she has. Or where she's supposed to be performing. I don't know what else to say. All right. Oh, what time is it? What time I got? A few more minutes. We started late.
We did.
You like? Can I get my little extra time made up?
Get it in.
Thank you, please. Thank you. Okay. So, the next one I want to talk about was Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. You guys are gonna watch the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight on Netflix. How's that gonna work? You got Netflix? You can see it, or is it like an extra payment or some shit?
I know, right?
Because
like a bigger event.
Yeah, like I feel like you gonna try to be like, oh, we about to watch this shit. You put it up and then be like, extra payment of 40. Like it's gonna just pop up. Like you can't just watch it. I don't know about that part. But I really brought them up because most recently, I don't know if you guys have seen the video of, how the boxers meet up together and they're supposed to be like, ooh, intimidating, and I'll punch you in the face, whatever. They do those things. So Jake Paul and Tyson just recently had that little matchup meetup weigh-in thing. They showed their arms, they muscles and all that. And they were really rather chummy. They were very like, you know what I'm saying? They were, yeah, I know. They like they get along. And now it kind of makes me feel like it's not, I don't want to say it's rigged, but I don't know if it's like, are we gonna get this like killer instinct Mike Tyson? You know what I mean? Because this is like a young guy. He looks at like his nephew. That was the article I was reading from USA Today. He was talking about how they look at each other like he's a uncle and nephew or whatever. So once you get into the ring, like does that just disappear? And I hope so. You know what I'm saying? I hope so because we want to see a fight. And Mike Tyson, if you're watching this, do whatever you got to do to make sure you knock that white boy out. I don't care what you got to do. We seen you bite ears. We seen you. So, you remember that time Mike Tyson got up there and was like, oh my God, you were sitting like, Mike, could you imagine your grandmother or your grandfather that, hey, no, don't say that. Yo, that would be insane. But yeah, you remember Mike Tyson. Like, I'm not saying I necessarily want to see that. I don't know if anybody ever looked at that Mike Tyson is. That was a whole nother Tyson. I was like, yo, he was wilding. He did look scared when he did that conversation. Remember when he said that? All that crazy stuff. It was he was trembling. You could see it. He was just like, maybe he was just that angry. Because when I'm really that angry, I get like that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna see that, Mike. But we need some intensity, Mike. Like I'm totally okay. Like I know we didn't like that kind of about Mike Tyson. Like you'll get on. Remember that back in the day? You'll go try to watch the Mike Tyson fight. You'll go and be like just in the kitchen real quick. You're knock somebody out in 15 seconds, bro. You like what? It's over. I missed it. So like I kind of don't want to see that, but I kind of do. Like I'm totally cool, Mike. If you just lay him out one good time. I'm like, well, that's it. He won. We don't have to do this no more. Like he won. He's the greatest of all time, forever. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Let LeBron just dunk on Bronny one time, and that's it. We don't have to do nothing else. We already know. Like, get out of here. All right, I'm done. Retire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's it. Like you just knock him on his ass. And then once they say you're the winner, then you can think about it's my nephew. I love this guy. Just do that, but make sure you knock him the fuck out, please, Mike. We need the culture. The culture needs Don't we need that? We need Mike Tyson. He looks great though. He looks like old Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like a little, you know, like attractive to me a little bit. Scary. It's like stop, but it's like it's both. It's like it's like this. Oh, I'm sorry. That's it. All right, I'm done with that part. The last thing I wanted to talk about tonight, because what I try to do is like do a bunch of current events that's going on in the world, and there's so much more that I have on this paper. Like if y'all see all of this stuff I have on here, it's from and back, and then I have notes in this notebook. Like there's a lot more that I can talk about, but I know we have forever. And I also have to, some more maybe. But I always do like a topic at the end, you know? And it's so funny because my homeboy today at work was like, oh, you're gonna talk about relationships. And I was like, no, I don't wanna talk about no exclusive relationships. Like, no, I don't wanna talk about relationships because everybody talks about relationships and blah blah blah. But it is about relationships. Sorry, not sorry. But it's a little different because it's a very interesting conversation. I don't think that we've been having so often. And what it is, I know you guys have seen the memes, the articles going around about our beloved Proud family, former Proud family member, star Kyla Pratt. Why can't I say her name? Kyla Pratt. Thank you, Kyla Pratt. And her fiance, his name is Danny Compton Kirkpatrick. He's a tattoo artist from LA or in LA or whatever. We're talking about their relationship, and they have been engaged now for 19 years. They've been engaged for 19 years. Hey, I'm sorry. It's my song. But yes, for 19 years, they've been engaged. So is that okay? Is that not okay? And shout out, I forgot who that was on my Facebook. They said that they know this man said in the comments on my Facebook, and you look under this post because we talked about it on my Facebook. He talks about how he knows the family, knows Kyla Pratt and the husband as well, the fiance rather, and he says that they're very happy. He says, like, what's wrong with a family? They have two daughters together. They have two children. He also has a son outside of their relationship with an older son. But they have a great family. They're both, parents living in the house, raising their children. I think the girls are like, 11 and something else like that, So, and it's working for them. So what's the big deal? And I don't know what the big deal is. Like it's both sides to me because there's definitely a part of me that's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like if it's been 19 years, what's really the purpose at this point, really?
And to be honest, as somebody who is married and going on year 12 this year, me and my wife have been actively talking about getting a divorce on paper just because and we could talk about it offline or whatever, but all you're doing it for is the piece of paper. Yeah. You can still have the ceremony.
What's the benefits of the paper?
The benefit is marriage now considered
right.
Legal, it's a legal entity that now is considered.
It's a business, right?
So it's like, but even if you want to get divorced, you get divorced, and now you have to fill out paperwork, wait for a certain amount of time, so forth and so on. But people get so enamored with the wedding. You can still have a wedding. You can still exchange.
That's what somebody was just saying to me too. Another kid was just talking to me about this. Like, is it about the wedding or is it about the marriage?
Yeah.
And I was like, I think it's about the marriage more than the wedding, but there's a lot of people that do the wrong, go into that for the wrong reason. So they're proving that it wasn't about the wedding or necessarily the marriage. Because to me, commitment is commitment. I mean, so one side, it makes me feel like, again, what we just were saying, like all of those things, like it's a business, blah, 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 blah. But then on the other side, it's like, all this time, why not just get married? Like, what's the difference then? Like, if it's really what's the difference, then why not just get married? You know what I mean? Like I feel that too. Like if it's really just like, what's the difference? Okay, so then
Yeah.
let's just get married then. Like we go just in
Exactly.
peace then. Like just get the paper. Like we ain't gotta do nothing major.
Exactly
You know what I'm saying? Like if it's so, that's the part I don't understand. And um, Compton, this is the fiance, has also said, like I read this in an article and it said that he said initially or what they have considered in terms of not getting married is it being an act of rebellion against those things that they should.
Yeah.
So I mean, but an act of rebellion, is like
It's like if they're good with it,
yeah,
then it doesn't really matter who's good
yeah,
or not good with it.
yeah, I get that.
Like me and my wife got married at the Justice of the Peace.
Mhm.
People like courthouse, man, that shit crazy. That's beneath me. I'm not a
Beneath
courthouse
me.
bitch. However, at the end of the day, you have to do what works for you.
That's
People
right.
spend all this bread to get married, be in debt, be paying off the wedding for 10 years. Now we stressing over bills and shit. All if we could have just did it a simpler way.
Yeah.
Getting married and being married, they're two
different
totally
things.
different things.
Absolutely.
It's different.
Absolutely.
It's like going to prom, having your graduation, but surviving senior year.
Yeah.
The graduation is the icing on the cake.
Mhm.
The work is every day that I come to this place
Yeah.
to learn what I'm learning and getting my grades and passing my courses and so
I mean, but you do, not to be funny, but
Yeah.
you do at least get a diploma,
You
even
do.
if you don't go to the graduation
But
ceremony,
you can still
you
trade
still
papers.
get the diploma. So that's what I'm saying. I think that kind of speaks to the marriage part of it. Like what you said, like we just went to Justice of the Peace. Like why not just do that then? Like y'all been together for 20 years,
Yeah.
y'all 2 kids, y'all living together, it's
Yeah.
a working family. Are y'all gonna, you know what I mean? Why not just do that part? And
I wouldn't even skip that part. Give me the wedding.
yeah,
Give me a reception. We could trade the rings,
Mhm.
rings, exchange vows. We could do the whole thing.
Mhm.
But the paper part of it is like,
So don't do the paper part.
it's why?
But I thought that was the purpose. I thought that was the real purpose.
That's the purpose that they want us to.
So
To
and that's but
indoctrinate
wait, slow down. Because that's why I asked initially was, and I don't, we got to get to where biggest you too, because I don't want to just be like I'm talking on forever, right? But like, what? That's why I started this with, what's the benefit
Yeah.
of actually being married, like on paper? What is the benefit? There's no benefit to that at all.
There are benefits.
We gotta investigate. I don't know. I'm not married, so I haven't really dug into
There
this.
are
but
benefits.
we will. We'll look into it.
However, the better benefits, you're better, you have better benefits and better odds when you are not tied to each other that way. So let's say we wanted to invest in real estate.
Mhm.
You and I could run it up,
Yeah.
but as a married couple, we
Yeah.
can't run it up. There's
Yeah.
certain things, there's certain
Well, maybe
investment
that's
vehicles,
why.
things like
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's
You know?
why.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a part of the reason why. And I get that. I don't know. It's just like sometimes you kind of want to feel like you got chose. I mean, she been chose. She's been with the guy for 2 years. So, but I feel like, maybe for me, I feel like that. Like, bro, I need you to say that I really want to be here. Like, we don't, like, just stay. You can put a ring on it, stay, and then just make sure you stay here. That's all I can say. We don't really necessarily have to get married, but at least put a ring on it. Like, maybe she wear a ring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he
At
gotta wear a ring.
least,
He gotta wear a ring too.
at least.
And he better wear a ring too. Put a goddamn ring on. All right. But I mean, you guys let me know in the comments if you want to. What do y'all think about this? Is a 19-year long engagement too long? Or like should they just be married at this point? Or what's the hold up about the marriage? And or is it just like, hey, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's working for them, then I guess it's just working, right?
Miss Rivera on Facebook
Mhm.
said, well, they started off young, so I can understand her wanting to take her time and get to know herself and develop more as an actress first
Yeah,
before she decides to become a wife.
I get that. I do respect that. I see that. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for reading that too. I think I'm gonna have to put my life tab. I want to be able to read my comments. You know what I'm saying? I have to do something else there. But yeah, no, I respect that. I get that. And it is, maybe it's just the judgment. Maybe it's just the pressure from like the outside world because that's really, I feel like that is how I would feel if I was with a guy. Shit, if I was with a guy for 2.5 years. And it'd be like, I know everybody be like, so when you gonna get married? Like that. And I would be saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I would be saying the same thing, honestly. Because I feel like, what is there to know? Like, I don't know. I'm a Capricorn. We fall in love easily. No, I'm joking. But no, if we fuck with you, we do. We kind of do. I'm definitely a person that, like, if I fuck with you, I'm already good. Like, we can figure everything else out. I really feel like that. And that's difficult for most men. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm normally like, you're good, right? I'm good. Okay, let's do it. Like that. We see how it goes. Like that. You know what I mean? What's the difference? And I don't know. There's that, and then also at the same time, I don't want to be a statistic and be like one of the 50% that got a divorce. You know, it's 54% now. Jesus. One of those. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that.
It's quantity. The way I look at it is quantity over quality. Like at the end of the day, you can only develop your relationship when you dial into your relationship. It's no different than your relationship with yourself. If you're looking at the world at large and coming up with the world at large as the litmus test for how I'm supposed to be, then it's throwing off the individualism and so forth and so on. Same thing with like diamonds.
The individuality even of your relationship like, is a thing. Yeah.
Because I can tell you, at going on 12 years, 17 years together, me and my wife have developed a healthy appetite for our individual selves.
Yeah.
The things that I like, she don't have to like. The things that she likes, I don't have to like.
That. You know that's so good because you need that. Like, how else are you like yourself? You can't lose yourself. And this is a big part as to why, like, it's some other reasons why I'm single, trust me. But this is a big part of it. This is one of the reasons. I lose myself in men. I do. Like my mind, I'm like, dude, I'm focused now. I'm like, I'm nesting now. I'm like, he's coming over. I gotta make dinner. Like this, whatever we're doing right now, it probably wouldn't happen. I need like a boyfriend or husband for me is like, I need a dude that's gonna be like, what's next? Like, what we doing? Like, nah, you're bugging. You're good at this. Let's go. Like, because I'm like that with a man. You know what I'm saying? With a dude, if he's great at something, I'm like, come on, let's be into you. I never really had a guy do the same for me. Like, I've had men that's like, oh, that's what's up, or they like, oh, that's dope. You did it, stuff like that. But nobody that's in the mindset of like business or managerial anything. And I know we're kind of going off of the subject, but one thing that I used to tell a lot of men that I would interact with when I very first started DJing, when I was modeling, when I was younger, all type of stuff, hosting all type of shit, is that, I'm more, if somebody is poor, right, or you're looking for like a job, you're going after something, you're striving for something, it's very difficult to like focus on that and be like hit on at the same exact time. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like always trying to block some shit while you're also trying to do this, but you don't want to be rude. You know what I mean? Because it's like you never know who's in the room, Harvey Weinstein, that type of stuff. Like you don't know. So you're trying to be like understanding of that, of men and how they are and things like that. But at the same time, it's like you're trying to get somewhere in your career, you're trying to go somewhere. And what I've told men over and over again when they're like interested in me, but I'm still trying to like work up this ladder, is like, bro, I would be more likely to fuck you if we're on the goddamn yacht in the French Riviera because we got the paper and shit to do. Like, let's get to the bag, and guess what? I probably like this nigga showed me how to lock in. We got this money together. You know what I mean? My career, like that. I'm more willing to like this might be a dude that you know what I mean? Let's build a relationship. But if this is how we start, and I'm here as the DJ, the host, the model, the whatever, and you're like, let me try to date you or whatever, it's like, bro, I need something else. I'm not here for that. I'm trying to get my career. I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to do something else. And men don't really understand it. So a lot of times I try to let them know, like, just work with me first. Like, let's do the work. If we do the work and I'm in a space where I'm not, like, fighting for my life and trying to, like, survive and, like, pay bills and all of that shit and
Because the cat
career and
the cat
like
don't work like that either.
exactly. Like, how do you have time for
Stressing
that?
and
You
shit.
ain't. You're not doing shit.
Yeah.
You're not doing shit to help me. You know what I mean? I'm here for like a help support scenario, and all you're trying to do is fuck me. Like I get that, but like what? That's why you get people, women that are like, well, what the fuck is in it for me? What's in it for me? Okay, now you gonna have to pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, what the fuck is in it for me? And most of these men are not like a guy that I would talk to. I'm attracted to as well. We saw each other from across the room, but he's also a manager. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you a manager for this? Oh, you run the radio station? Oh, you do, and it's you're that guy.
I'll hook you up, but
Exactly.
give me some pussy.
Well, let's go. You know, oh, you want to come up to? I live up here, and my house is over here. You don't want to come up here after the event and stuff? It's like, no, bro. I'm looking for the. Tell me what the next job is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you did that, I'm more like. I'm thinking of one guy in particular. He wasn't a bad dude. He was cool, but it was just he kept approaching me in that way. And I'm telling you, when I'm talking, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to like job and this, like what bill, and you couldn't get past that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
It's unfortunate, man.
it is
It's unfortunate.
because you miss out on money and pussy. You know what I'm saying? You miss out on
Especially
both.
when you have
You miss
a
out on
woman
both.
that's willing and able to build with you.
That's what I'm saying.
You miss out. Guys miss out on so much because they're pussy driven.
That's it. And it's like, bro, and most times we trying to get the money, we trying to get the bag because I'm just like you said, if I'm fucking limp, I'm comfortable, or we can fuck all day. Like I don't have no problem if the bills is paid, or we just order food, or we got like and we just laying out and shit. Okay, I don't have a problem. We can do that shit all day. I love luxury and be on your fucking leather with the goddamn bear rug and shit on top of it. But I want to do all that shit. Okay? I like all that. I love all of that. Okay, if you see me, I love all that. All right, but it's like if we can't do any of those things, like yeah, exactly, and it's not even that yet.
Yeah.
It's not that yet. It's not even like you have that and you're dangling that in my eyes. So it's like, oh, I am in a space where it's like I'm in the mansion and I got all this money. I have all these things. I'm doing. It's like you're not even really there yet. Like let's build so we can get there.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee that from some late nights I'll be a little more flexible. You know what I'm saying? You get into the bag. You like, here go that other check.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, things are getting paid around here. This is a good guy. He's responsible. All the things that you're supposed to want in a man, right? Like, you gotta prove that shit. You gotta prove it. That don't mean like, oh, just because I say that I'm like that, that's who you are. It's just because I say I could cook a meal don't mean I really can, right? Like, you're gonna be mad if I really can't cook and shit. You want to know? You're like, oh, that's why y'all want to test us out first, right? Like, oh, they tell us not to cook. I thought things like don't cook for the man, for the boyfriend, like he's your husband and some shit like that. But at the same time, it's like, how the nigga gonna know you can really cook though? And that's something that he might want to know before he marry you if that's something important to him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's good. We got off the way, a mad stuff, but that's okay. This is how TMI goes. That's why I call it TMI because it is too much information at all times. And we're gonna wrap up now. Yeah, it's good. This is the hour because we got on at like 9:50, so 8:50. So this is the hour. Thank you so much for joining me today on TMI. This is my first episode, y'all. I hope y'all like the set. Big shout out to Waz again. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We're gonna have so much more for you. The last thing I do want to say is I just started listening to the audio book of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And I've only been through chapter 1, and the first thing that it told me was to not to try. Was not to try. So that once I heard that shit, it's kind of definitely been internalizing in me. And I just wanted to put that out there to all my people that watch me on TMI. Like, don't try hard. You don't have to. You are already great, and you know that. You know what I'm saying? I know that too about myself. Don't ever forget that about yourself. I'm DJ. We'll be back next Thursday, all right? 8:30. Actually 8:30 this time. So don't worry. We got everything else worked out. We're gonna get some pictures and all that good stuff for y'all. In the meantime, make sure that people y'all do, everybody else, you share this. You also follow me on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Make sure you can follow me on Facebook. I love that, right? Like it's not even just friends anymore. You can follow me there too. So y'all love all of that. But thank you, I appreciate it. hope you enjoyed it. I don't even know if anybody was on there except for Miss Revere.
Oh no, we got love.
That's good. We got a little love. What? Yes. TMI, y'all. All right. I'm going to get some guests on here too. If y'all want to be a guest, y'all want to talk about something, hit me up. Y'all know y'all can do me. We all family. Yeah. All right. Bye. Okay.